Everyone keeps saying that After Effects 26 has absolutely insane 3D tools now, like to the point where you almost don't need Blender anymore. And I swear, I hear this in literally every single video about After Effects 26. So today I decided to finally check if that's actually true and see whether After Effects really became that much better for 3D. And if I can make a genuinely good 3D edit inside it. And I'm not gonna lie, the results actually surprised me. Just maybe not in the way you're expecting. We are already inside After Effects 26 and I'm not gonna waste time talking about all the other updates because honestly, I don't care. The only thing we are looking at today is 3D. And straight away you can see that there are actual 3D objects now, cubes and basic geometry. But let's be real, 3D modeling was never what After Effects was made for. So instead of forcing it, I go straight to Sketchfab to look for some interesting models. And the truth is, I have absolutely no idea what I wanna make here. So I just grab something completely random. Importing models is still super easy. You just drag them in and that's it. So I bring everything inside the project and start checking what actually changed. I add a 3D corridor scene, then create a 3D camera so I can animate everything properly. Add a null layer, make it 3D and parent the camera to it. Which is just basic editing stuff at this point. And I really hope you know this already, because after this the real stuff was supposed to begin. I start animating the intro of the edit and almost immediately I ran into my first problem. Sometimes I spend more time waiting for AI to generate a video than actually editing the video itself. No joke, you write a prompt, hit generate, go make coffee, come back, still loading. And when it's finally done, it's blurry, broken, or completely ignores your prompt. So recently I tested something new from Luma AI called Rate P. Yeah, Rate 3.14 like P. And this one actually surprised me. First thing you notice, speed. I generated the same scene using Rate 3 and then Rate P. Rate 3 took its time. Rate P finished in like a few seconds. It's up to 4 times faster at 720p and you really feel it when you are irritating ideas. Second thing, cost. AI video gets expensive fast, especially if you're experimenting a lot. Rate P is up to 8 times cheaper than the previous model, which basically means you can afford to mess up, try again, and actually be creative instead of babysitting your credits. And third, quality. It outputs native 1080p now, with way better prompt accuracy, less artifacts, less weird blur, and much stronger style consistency, especially if you are doing stylized stuff, animation, 3D or cinematic looks. Here's an example. This is the prompt, this is Ray 3 output, and this Ray P. Same idea, but cleaner motion, sharper details, and the style actually stays consistent across frames instead of melting. It's honestly perfect for fast visual prototyping. If you want to try it yourself, I'll leave your code on screen and a link in the description. Because the camera animation feels absolutely awful. Everything looks cooked and unnatural, and yeah, maybe you could say it's because I'm animating through a null, but that really shouldn't be an issue. And honestly, for camera animation, I'm giving After Effects 26 a huge minus here. I don't even remember it being this bad in older version, but right now it's definitely not what you want to see. I still managed to make some kind of basic animation, even smooth out the graph so the intro doesn't feel too harsh. So at this point, I'm just hoping the motion blur will save it later. Next, I'm moving to animating this police car, and the idea is simple. I want it to come from below, rotate nicely, and then have the camera fly straight into it. But again, I hit another issue, because the car rotates really weirdly. Like, instead of rotating cleanly on its axis, it's slightly tilted, and I honestly don't even fully understand why. So after struggling with it way longer than I should have, I somehow managed to make this fly-through work, even though it's definitely not perfect. After that, I do a similar thing with a phone, and at this point, I still don't have any real idea. I am literally just animating the first thing that comes into my head, rotating it on different axes, animating position, adding a bit of scale, and then I get this idea to do a fast zoom straight into the phone screen, and where the color is flat, I just replace it with a solid of the same color and add some animated text on top. I look at what I have so far, and honestly, I really don't like it. And yeah, maybe it's just a skill issue and I'm bad, but it generally feels like working with 3D here is much harder and way worse than in Blender. I decided to try saving the scene with lightning, so I add a yellow point light, lower the fail off a bit, and it actually starts to look okay. Then I duplicate the light and move it forward so the entire corridor is lit. And now it finally looks somewhat decent. Not amazing, but at least usable. And I know I can improve it later with the color correction. Add a solid layer with the same color from the frame, throw in some basic text with a standard animation using Animation Composer. And by the way, if you want a tutorial on how to make unique text animations in After Effects, let me know in the comments. But right now, I keep everything very simple. I check the result again and I still don't really like it. So I decide to stop here and focus on edit dynamics, because that usually helps a lot. I already marked the best hits in advance, so I add camera shakes from my plugin on those keyframes. And after that, I finally throw on RSMB for motion blur. And yeah, as expected, everything instantly looks way better. The last big step is color correction. No secret techniques here, I did it in a couple of minutes and it's definitely not the prettiest grade I ever made. Since I don't have Deep Glow in this version of After Effects, I use the standard Sapphire Glow instead. The result is a bit worse, but there's not much I can do. Then for extra depth, I add some spot blur on the sides, and the final touch is warp fisheye, literally just 0.1, and this is the final result. Is it terrible? No. Is it that insane 3D result everyone keeps talking about? Definitely not. What's funny is that I actually managed to make a much better 3D edit back in After Effects 24, and if you haven't seen that video, you should check it out, cause I went way deeper into the whole process there. For now, After Effects still can't replace Blender, so if you really need high quality 3D scenes, either learn Blender yourself or just order them from me.